Hey busy people, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today it's all about fried rice. One of the main components of making the best fried rice is using day-old rice, and today I'll be showing you how I prep my rice for fried rice. I do have a special ingredient that I use to prep my rice for fried rice, and I can't wait to show you or share with you what that is. First, let's meet the ingredients. The first thing that you're going to need is rice. I always stress and say that it's important that you wash your rice ahead of time. The next thing you're going to need is green peppers and onion for sweetness and flavor. You're also going to need Scotch Bonnet peppers for some heat, some garlic for aromatics. Then you'll also be needing fresh thyme. It's important that you use fresh thyme for this recipe, and some salt. Then you need some curry powder. I like to use the Ducros brand. And for cooking the rice, you need some water. And finally, my secret ingredient, which is cooking cream. Before you start shouting, don't knock it if you haven't tried it. This is a secret weapon for fried rice. It adds some creaminess and fat to the rice. It elevates the rice and takes it to a whole other level. Okay, let me show you how to properly make it. First thing, into a clean pot, add your washed rice. It's important that you wash your rice hours ahead of cooking. Go watch my jollof video to see the reason why you have to do that. If you haven't seen my jollof rice video, please go watch it. So next thing, add your green peppers, onion, and here I'm poking a few holes into the Scotch Bonnet peppers, not necessarily because I need the flavor, really, not the heat per se. Next up, I add my fresh thyme. Fresh thyme adds, I think it's one of the things that, adds flavor to this rice. Then I add the curry powder for color, and also because of the flavor as well. I like to use the Ducros brand because the flavor is very mild. And then I season with salt, and I like to split my garlic into two and then drop it in, but feel free to chop the vegetables down some more. The smaller the vegetables are, the more flavor that you get. Next up, I like to add boiling water, hot boiling water, because I want the rice to start to cook immediately rather than just sit in a pool of cold water. And finally, I add my cooking cream, and I like to stir this, just stir the top, don't stir it and stir the bottom, just stir the top part of it and cover it and allow this to cook. Now once the rice is cooked and the water has completely dried up, I like to uncover this and fluff the rice with a fork. The reason why I am fluffing this rice is to allow the steam to escape. I mean, the rice is cooked, it's done. I don't need the steam for anything. I don't need it to sit and steam. So I like to fluff the rice, or I don't want it to steam some more. Let me rephrase that. So I like to fluff the rice with a fork to separate the grains and make sure that there isn't any more water left. Now the next thing I like to do is to fish out the ingredients that I used for the rice. I'd also say this, you do not have to discard this ingredient. You can blend this up, use it as a pepper sauce, or add it to your pepper sauce for your meats, that whatever protein that you're using to pair the rice with. So take this out, and you have to really be fast when doing this because the rice isn't supposed to sit in the pot at all, because remember that rice needs steam to cook. So the longer the rice sits in the pot, it continues to cook. Okay, so once you're sure that you have taken out all the ingredients that you used, take a flat plate or a tray and spoon out some of the rice. It's also important that when you're laying this on a flat surface that you do not overcrowd the rice, because again, what we're saying is we're trying to get it to cool faster and not to sit and continue to cook. So that's it. So you can either store that in your fridge, or like I say, if you are short on time, you can make the rice hours ahead in order for it to completely cool before you add it to your stir-fried ingredients. Now, for the essence of this video, here I have stir-fried the vegetables, and I'm going ahead to add the rice. I like to add my rice in batches, as you can see from this video. So the rice is completely cool and all. Anyway, the reason why you need day-old rice is to avoid your rice from overcooking, or avoid the fried rice from being too sticky and soft and everything. That's why you actually do need day-old rice. Day-old rice just makes one of the best fried rice ever. The Chinese who invented fried rice, will tell you to use day-old rice or cold rice. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this part of the fried rice making. The rest of the recipe will come sometime this week, and yeah, it will drop on Friday to be to be exact. And so that's it. So yeah, everything that you know about fried rice, throw it away if you have to enjoy this my fried rice recipe. I mean, if you've ever gone for an occasion where I catered or hosted and you've had my fried rice and you loved it, this is the recipe. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you give this a try. If you do let me know. And until next time, I love you, munchos.